Gentlemen, I am very excited for this randomizer draft. And if you guys aren't familiar with the randomizer concept, what we do here, it's an 18-round best ball draft, but this isn't your grandfather's best ball draft. No, this is one where all of the prompts on the wheel dictate each one of the picks. So before each round, we spin the wheel, and our guest, which is today Chess Liam, the BBM2 champ, he's going to have to complete a feat, complete a challenge to be able to select who he wants. If not, there might be some surprises on the wheel, some punishment players, maybe some players Liam doesn't want to take. It's the randomizer draft here on the Pete Over Zet YouTube channel. Let's do it.
Wow, underdog fantasy with the randomizer draft.
You piece of shit.
Wilson! Wilson!
It's glowing hard.
I like big bulls, so I cannot lie.
Let's bring one of your dogs.
Against Carolina in Week 10.
Just to be clear, because I literally didn't even go and check, but we've never done a randomizer together, right?
My first time. I'm excited for it. I didn't know what protocol was for like reading the prompts and whatnot. You know, you do get tagged on them, so I did CC some of them, but I didn't cheat by any means.
Yeah, there is an element of that because we do crowdsource a lot of the prompts. People send in lots of good stuff. So sometimes like with the trivia-esque elements, it's like, yeah, it would be pretty easy to kind of just go fact check. But one nice thing is we do have the randomizer channel in the Discord for the YouTube members. So I have a form in there. So we get a bunch of prompts there. And then me and the media team, we got Nick, we got Phil, we got Lou. We brainstorm prompts too. So even if you see a few, I promise you, we always have a few tricks up our sleeves or lack of sleeves, so to speak here. So you won't know everything that's coming tonight.
I mean, I saw something about like a movie I've not watched, you know, so like I couldn't do Silence of the Lambs anyways. I'm not a horror movie guy, but I'm excited here. I opted for the stiff glass of wine instead of a beer. We were talking about that pre-show a little bit. So keeping it classy for this first stream.
Well, cheers, Liam. People probably know you as the BBM2 champ, but the real ones know you as my chess coach. In the summer that Liam drafted his winning Best Ball Mania 2, Liam had reached out to me. That was like in the spring, right? And you're like, hey, let's do some streams. I think it'd be funny if I taught you chess. And I was like, you know what? That does sound funny. Let's do it. And so, you know, you were going to find yourself on the map, so to speak, regardless by winning that. But I feel like I expedited things for you in true David Kitchen fashion.
I mean, 100%, you know, like I've said this before, but when I lived in New York City, I discovered Man's videos. I was preparing to go out to the WSOP. I was, you know, probably like smoked a bowl on my couch, was dying laughing, watching the Man's. Flash forward, it's COVID. Discover, like, you know, I'm on YouTube and I'm like, holy shit, is that the Man's? But it was you doing DFS content, which I also played. And it was just full circle from there. I DM'd. I had this idea of like, and I still think this would be a fun thing, like getting all of the industry guys together and having a chess tournament. Like, who doesn't want to see Evan Silva and Levitan team up against Osimo and like, you know, the Levitan team wins or something, you know, like a team chess tournament. It would be fun. It would be fun.
That is, yeah, because like we did the gambling Olympics a few years back, and like having chess would have been fun for sure. But these kind of topics, I think, are going to be more in line for what we're going to do immediately after this show on Best Ball After Dark. It's a show I've been doing on the weekends or Thursdays where I bring either people I'm getting to know. I got to know Eagles the other night for the first time, or bring on old friends. Liam, I believe, has been on Best Ball After Dark twice. Last year, we did a draft, Best Ball Mania draft. The team was actually pretty good. It was hanging in there for a while. And then we did one pre-BBM 4 launch. I think we maybe drafted a big board team. But Liam, one of my favorite people to chop it up with. So immediately after this, we are going to go behind the paywall for you YouTube members, chop it up, talk life. I'm excited to hear about the World Series of Poker, what else Liam has been up to. And then we will probably end up drafting a Best Ball Mania 4 team because that's just naturally what we do. But that is for the post randomizer show, because we are off to the races here, Liam. Normally, sometimes I have to, you know, encourage people. Hey, we got a few more spots left in this draft. I dropped the link in the Discord, and this contest snap filled. People want to draft with Liam tonight, so you're doing good here.
They want to take us down. All right. I mean, this is I went back and watched a little bit of the Gretsch randomizer. I wanted to be prepped, but this is my first of the season as well. So I'm excited for this. Oh, and we got a friends and family group already here.
Well, this is so I do post the link to these in the randomizer Discord. So the friends and family get full first crack at this, and they took advantage of it. And we are going to have our work cut out for ourselves because, Liam, I don't know how many times you've seen the show, but the 110 is tough because we have to do 2 prompts back to back. So I'm going to get ahead of things here. This ends up falling on me as the host to make sure. Yeah. But actually, I didn't even share the right window here. We have a prompt about to pop up. Let's get it up here. All right. Hot tub time machine. Select a player on your winning BBM2 team while sitting in your hot tub. Otherwise, select Ty Montgomery. Are you close to your hot tub that you always post photos in?
I mean, I don't want to go get wet right now. Like,
Liam, do you have your phone? Because you can tap into the randomizer from your phone.
How do I draft myself?
No, you're gonna pop in and you're gonna tell me. I'm drafting for you. I'm gonna draft for you.
Okay, so I join on my phone and tell you?
Yes, because you need to get in your hot tub. And
my phone's on low %, so this was
Yep. I'm telling you.
I'm ready.
Okay, go Liam. All right, this isn't gonna work. I am gonna ask. Normally I tell you guys, if you guys can all bleed the clock right now, Pat, Paul, Alex, if you guys can bleed the clock here. Liam does this thing. I gotta go. I wrote this prompt actually myself today because, I go to Liam's page and he's always posting. Okay, here he is.
Are you seeing me?
Yeah, hang on 1 sec. 1 sec.
Foot's in hot tub. I can't turn on flashlight.
I can't. Okay, I can't. We can't see you right now. It's. I do see your camera screen, your audio, but it's dark.
How do I?
How about this? For the audio listeners, can you give us a splash? Can we confirm that there's water nearby? Okay, water confirmed. All right.
It's warm.
Okay, I kind of see you, so it's just really dark. You don't have any lights out there? There you are.
How do I reverse cam?
Now you're good. Now we can vaguely see you, but it's still incredibly dark.
Yeah, that's how we like to keep it out here.
Okay. So real quick, who are any players on your winning BBM2 team top picks here? I mean, what? You had Jonathan
Amari
Taylor?
Cooper, Josh Allen. Josh Allen, baby.
Didn't you have Jonathan Taylor on that team?
JT, yeah. Okay, all right.
But this guy wants Josh Allen over JT.
In this type of room, I just kind of think it's like an exploitative move against the
All right, get the fuck back in here. We got to spin the wheel again. Get the fuck back in here. Oh God. We need to get this guy some recessed lighting for outside. Oh no. Now we need to fire up a chess match. This is okay, Liam. Fire up a chess match and lose as fast as you possible without surrendering. If you don't lose before your next pick. Where do I go play a Polish chess matchup?
Do you have your account?
Yeah.
Or play as guest.
Okay.
Play. Make sure you choose a quick time control. No, too long. 10 minutes.
What do you mean?
You gotta lose?
I need to lose without surrendering.
Okay, we're playing F4.
Oh God, the numbers?
Yes. No, yeah. Okay, just put that bishop on A6. Start marching your king out. Stop moving pieces. Just move your king each turn closer to the enemy. And then box him in.
Why won't he let me go?
King diagonal. It's not your turn. You chose a game with 10-minute time control. So this guy
God.
That's
hang on.
In like a 1 minute, we had a shot. This guy is this guy watching? He's milking the clock.
Come on.
King up. King diagonal next. King diagonal up. No, king diagonal up. Yeah, and then king diagonal left.
Okay.
King diagonal left, and then move your pawn up 2. Okay, wait, you're in check. King up. King diagonal up. There you go. And then just move your pawn behind you up 2 squares. Okay. King back 1. Diagonal 1. Yep, you only have 1 square. And then move your pawn behind your king up. Pre-move that. Okay. Why is he doing that? Take it with your rook. And move your rook up. Move your rook up.
You want to give penalty? We might have. I got to put Dawson Knox in the queue just in case.
Okay, and move your rook up. Move your rook up a square. Your king can't move. And then move your pawn up one square. But
I'm waiting.
The G2 pawn. G2 to G3.
G2.
G2, G3. Oh, you're in check. King up. King up. King up. King up. There you go. Come on. G6 in his checkmate. G6 in his checkmate.
But does this
guy he sucks. He could have.
I'm trying to throw the game.
This guy, all he needs to do is his pawn up diagonal, and you're checkmated. Just move your queen to G4. There you go. Take it with the bishop, and you lose. Yes.
Too late. You know what? This is supposed to be a punishment. And Liam just started to draft Josh Allen, Dawson Knox. This is like your wet dream.
That's exploitative move. See, that's taking advantage of the prompts of the members of the community. You know, that's a next level.
Man, you know what? That's maybe like an all-timer for like most chaotic start to a stream. So you have the turn. We had to get you in the hot tub.
I almost slipped and ate shit with the wet feet on the tile. That's why it took me so long to get back.
Is the hot tub your preferred location for non-computer drafting?
I'm a hot tub guy. You know, like even though it is 95 degrees out and it is miserable to be in it for too long, I like to get in there, usually in the morning, do like a morning draft, maybe a night one. In Florida, you get the rainy season, right? So you get all the rain. I like to go in the hot tub during the rain as long as it's not thundering. I don't know. It's like my sauna. You know, I don't have a sauna. So
yeah, no, I mean, I am definitely sauna over hot tub guy, but I certainly appreciate it. I mean, Matthew asking the real question: what's my liability insurance? For this kind of stuff, because I think it was Daigle, you know, his phone almost broke on the show, or maybe it was his headphones. I think it was his phone. He got something wet. And I was like, am I going to have to like carve out like an incidental budget for randomizer guests here when they inevitably break stuff or get hurt because of dumb prompts on the show? So I'm glad you survived that prompt.
The turn is a real rough for this. Like Underdog has to hook you up with like a 6 or 7 pick. They need to find a way to do that in like a private one, because turn is just, I mean, we could have got that chess game. We were so close if that person was a little bit better.
Yeah, I was panicked. I legitimately haven't been to a chess.com site. I haven't done my puzzles. There was a period of time, guys, when Liam was my coach where I felt like a sense of obligation to do my puzzles. And I literally, I kid you not, I had calendar invites on my schedule to be like, do your 15 minutes of chess puzzles. And I'd be like busy and like trying to eat. I gotta be like, fucking got to do my puzzles right now. But those days are long gone, Liam.
Yeah, the AirPods, I don't know where my AirPods are. That's a must. Okay. But then my audio quality would suffer.
Oh boy.
What is this? Striptease.
Okay. Do you have Herzig's phone number?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So you're going to call him and tell him that you need to change your pickleball plans for the next time you guys play. Do you guys play weekly?
No, not weekly, but
Okay.
I can make it work.
So,
is it a speakerphone
like,
call or what?
Yeah, it's a speakerphone call, and you're going to need to tell him that you guys are going to end up not playing pickleball next time because you guys need to go to a strip club to clear your mind for the rest of drafting season. And if he says no, you have to take Antonio Brown. If he says yes, he gets to help you make the next pick.
All right, I'm going to make it weird.
Okay.
What is up? How's it going?
Hey, man. About pickleball, I would just rather go to the strip club. What's your thoughts?
I don't know. You think your girlfriend allow it?
She's an open-minded queen.
You told me, though, that you love pickleball and you'd rather do pickleball literally than anything else in the world, and it's more important to you than even best ball.
I mean, I am a grinder. I love sports, but I just think we need to clear our mind, come back, take down the championship, maybe drop that dead weight of a partner. I think it was more you than him.
I hear you. Well, I'm on my way to pickleball. You know, the neighbors likes hearing it at 10 o'clock at night. So that's where I'm going to go.
So ask him if the answer is no.
Is it a yes or no, Justin? I need a yes or no right now.
It is a no. Draft on, buddy.
Okay.
Wow. I guess, Justin, is there anyone who cares more about making good best ball picks than Justin? And the fact that he just couldn't say yes for you guys to make the optimal decision, and instead you have to draft Antonio Brown here. I mean, that's incredible.
Man of the people, Justin. Man of the people.
Well, an open-minded queen. Incredible. I did spin again. We do have Antonio Brown in the queue. We're going to let that go. Oh, we're getting back-to-back calls. Back-to-back millionaire maker calls. Do you have Pat's number in your phone?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have yours, but I do have theirs.
Yeah, that's a feature, not a bug.
Up.
All right. Liam must call Karain and tell Pat he has to guess how much Pat's previous meal out cost. If Liam guesses within $6.90, that's a pretty generous window there. Take whoever. If wrong, take OJ Howard. Let's get Pat on the line.
Yo, what's up?
Pat, bro, was your last meal just you, or was it you and your girl? I need you to answer quick here.
It was just me.
Okay, I need to guess how much your last meal was. Do you know that number?
I can get that number for you in 1 second.
Okay, I need to guess within $6.90.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I allowed to ask what type of
You can ask
food?
a couple questions. You can ask.
Okay, what genre of food is this?
This is a Thai meal that I have.
In New York City, of course. Okay.
New York City.
Now I just need to think to myself: did Pat splurge on the appetizers? Duh, of course, yes. How many? Did he get like a boba tea, something like that? Of course, yes, of course. It's Pat we're talking about. Pete's giving me the nod. Okay, so I'm
Probably
going
had
like,
a bottle of sake at 2 p.m. too.
These are not my delivery charge. I'm not counting here. This is raw food, no tip. So I'm thinking $25 for the entree, $8 for the app, $8 for the boba tea, 16 plus 25, $41, Pat. $41.
Wait, I'll see that. What'd you say?
$41.
That is incorrect. I got a Thai meal for $22.72, including tip.
Wow.
No apps, no drink, just meal?
I got a it's called Cow Ka Prao Gai, which is a delicious ground chicken dish over rice. And I did get an extra.
How much money, Pat? We don't care what you got. How much money?
You had $22.
$22.72.
Oh, in total?
Yeah.
Useless.
Hey, honestly, Liam, I thought your guess was good because I mean, Pat, I just assumes tacking on some either like 40-ounce beer or like a bottle of sake there, grabbing a dessert.
If it was just entree, I was pretty close. I guess 25 for the entree, right?
Yeah. What do you think of this build so far here? Josh Allen, Dawson Knox, Antonio Brown, OJ Howard. This is by far the worst randomizer team so far.
Yeah, I mean, some people try to starve the beast at running back, but I think it's really tight end where you can get them. OJ Howard popping as is that Las Vegas? Las Vegas tight end 3. There's a lot of talk about what Austin Hooper does to Mayer, but not enough talk about what OJ Howard does. Perhaps a mentor for him.
Yeah. I'm pretty stunned. Yeah, Clay here, the chat never would have guessed under $40 on Pat's personal tie or, and Clay lives in Brooklyn. I mean, he knows how much it costs to go out there. So yeah, truly shocking there. Have you guys had any other millionaire club, meetings? Are you guys kind of worried about who's going to be joining you in BBM4? It's been kind of, I don't know, fairly random to have 3 people who do stuff in the industry, make content, all be winners. You guys could get like a real kind of basement dweller, for this next one that you have to welcome into your club.
Yeah, I mean, I fired off the group chat early. What's up, fellas? BBM winners here. They were responsive at first, but no more answers to my GMs. Like every single day I'm in there. GM fellas, great day to be great. Like let's rip a BBM
Are
draft.
you serious?
Take it down again, and crickets. Just crickets from the group chat.
The problem is I don't know if you're joking or not because I feel like either could be 100% true.
That is not true, but that I sat with a little bit merge. I don't want, but I sat with Espen Jorstead, the guy who won last year's main event, and I pushed hard for him to start that group chat. Just like, what's up, Phil Hellmuth? Like, Jay Chan, how we doing today?
No one wants to be in a group chat with Phil Hellmuth. That sounds pretty miserable. Let's be honest. All right. We're through 4 rounds here. I feel like we've already lived a few lifetimes on this show. Let's see what we got on tap here for the 5th round. Oh, God. I've been so excited for this one. Graphic designer. Liam must make a YouTube thumbnail for the randomizer for this show before the next pick. If the chat approves of its quality, draft whoever you want. If you can't or they don't approve, draft Kyle Allen.
Now, I'm assuming you want my old school versions with Microsoft Paint and not with, okay.
Can you share your screen here?
Yeah.
I am going to ask everyone, if you don't mind again, to give us some time here, because this is going to be magical if you guys give us as much time as possible.
Let's just share the entire screen.
Okay.
Oh, no, okay, yeah, we'll share down here. Okay.
Oops.
You're seeing that? Oh, you didn't add it yet.
Here we go.
Okay, so on Microsoft Paint, we used to do it like this. Let's give ourselves a nice background here. Let's pretend it's a show with me and Pete. So first thing we need to do is we need to find, I can't share my bigger monitor, but we need to find a picture of Pete. So let's just Pete Overzet. Added an extra T there. I do know how to spell your name. Okay, this is a good one. Let's get you in there. We gotta move really you. So usually this was like a 3. This was a multiple paint window option where we did several paints, and one of them is strictly to grab faces from. So this is our face grabbing one. Okay. We'll add Pete from there later. We'll get me. We're just gonna have to Google a photo of me.
You don't have to Google a photo. You don't have anything on your desktop that you'd use. You can't.
I mean, I can. Here, let me look.
You online. Your name is too generic.
I know. I can't. There's too many Liam Murphys in the world. Let's get a picture. Okay, I have a picture of me. Get my email here. We got to get out of Underdog. Sorry, Underdog.
You emailed yourself a photo.
That's how I do it, yeah. Now, I'm on Canva nowadays, but... Okay, so we're going to add... Oh, no. See, this is why we need to do the multiple screens.
No, this is perfect. We're going to get some... We're almost there. We need some...
We have to resize. See, resizing is often tough in the paint world. Okay, grab and scroll. God, these proportions are way off.
It's fine. Let's get some text. We're almost done. We need some text.
Okay, all right, yeah. So
I do, just to let people know, the stakes are here. I have Kyle Allen. Shout out. You got about 40 more seconds left to land this plane, and you almost landed it.
I've moved over to Canva. Okay. Best ball. let's get some money symbols in there. That always draws in the clicks. And a picture of Underdog. Gonna crop that logo. Usually I would screenshot for that. So
I can't believe this is how the sausage actually got made for your thumbnails.
Oh yeah. It was great. File, save as, JPEG almost always into the picture folder. Pete and I win it all. Something like that. Save, and we're done. This is a great thumbnail right here.
All right, you completed the prompt. The prompt says, "Does the chat approve?" Guys, if you don't approve of this, I mean, you get to take whoever you want. You don't have to take Kyle on. You crush that. Who do you want?
What do we need? Running backs or wide receivers?
Everything.
Are they all gone?
Yes.
Gabe Davis.
Okay, Gabe Davis. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, we need. I mean, we just need some stacking here in this room.
Pull up the. Or actually, we got to spin again. But I do want to look at that. That thumb once we're
now.
done.
The problem with this is I saved it as like this much of space. If you know what I mean, where I would the final step was to grab all this, Control Exit, open a new one.
Oh, dude, keep Microsoft Paint open. Keep
No.
Microsoft Paint open. Here we go. New prompt. Liam must draw a tree with a diagram on where he falls under Kitchen's tree. If unsuccessful, take Kyle Phillips. We're back. We're back to Microsoft Paint.
Okay.
Here we go.
I
need a
actually
tree.
messaged Kitchen something funny about this the other day. So at the top, I mean, of course we should use brown here. We're gonna use the text box this time.
Okay.
Kitchen. Let's get some foliage in there. God, I'm a little rusty on the tools here. Brushes, a little watercolor.
Okay. That's actually pretty nice. Why are you covering up the text?
Well, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Microsoft Paint is not too friendly. Okay,
Right,
so
while you're working on this, I'm going to refresh. You keep drawing. I'm going to just refresh the prompt and for people, and then we're going to come back. So it says family tree. Liam must draw a tree with a diagram on where he falls under Kitchen's tree. So having context of some of the other branches is definitely going to help. Let's head back here.
Okay. So, I wouldn't pretend to know everyone in Kitchen's live, but we're going to put me down here in this corner right here. And clearly that needs to connect to Pete. So we'll put Pete here.
Okay.
And I'm presuming a couple people predated Pete and Kitchen. Davis is in. I think Davis knew Kitchen before. And here's Tuttle. Tuttle is a little known tree. That's why it's not too long. Don't know if I spelled his name right. Sorry, Tuttle. His boss is clearly a high branch. Sorry if I'm spelling your name wrong, Dan. And I think Kyle Spears had something to do with Kitchen.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty safe. So you're saying you're higher on this tree than me?
No, I'm lower. You are here, and it keeps on going. But this is how it connects to me. And then
who do you want? I'm going to give it to you.
I introduced Pat to Kitchen, so he would come somewhere over here.
You were too dialed in to get your pick in. So you did get Kyle Phillips. I apologize. But I guess we do have a second now to analyze this right here. So Dan no, it's with a K. I am catching in on that. I guess I'm confused. Are you saying I'm the trunk?
No, this was just how it relates to me, right? This is not the full Kitchen universe. That's a different prompt.
So it's not an anatomically correct tree, is what you're saying?
Well, I think these people knew Kitchen before you, Davis and Tuttle.
Yeah.
True or not?
Yes.
I think Dan and Cal knew Kitchen before you.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't say they're true.
So there's a root that goes under and then pops up, and like you're almost trying to say that
I'm a branch. I'm a branch.
It's a branch. All right.
I'm a branch here.
I didn't know if we were below ground. Okay.
This is these are all branches. These branches are unknown.
Branch? I'm floating.
You are firmly in trunk territory. You're on the trunk here. Davis came here. Tuttle probably somewhere here. I'm here. And these are future people that Kitchen will grift off of. This is the BBM4 winner. And the underdog BBM4 season long. This is
put Pat under my I want little trunks out to you and Pat. Then I'm grafted onto Kitchen Street.
Well, I was gonna put Pat something like this, because I think I went on Swolecast before Pat, and I think that's how the tree works. Maybe Pat went on way before me, though. That's very live.
See, but Pat didn't need a BBM win to get on Swolecast, and you needed a BBM win to get on Swolecast.
Pat said he's not even part of the tree, I think, is what I heard. So maybe Pat is somewhere here ahead of me. I don't know. This is the This is the Pete branch, if you would. It's a little bit of a gap.
Pat is part of the Kitchen tree via me. And then I'm part of the Kitchen tree. So, okay. I think this is, please save this one too. We need to get these images on Twitter after the show. We'll get them over to the production team. Save these two to the file and email them to me, and we'll get back to business here. Who knew? Like, The wheel has been feeling very thematic tonight. We got back-to-back millionaire calls and back-to-back MS Paint masterpieces by Liam there. I'm going to spin again, but I'm going to say, so do you pay someone to make your thumbnails now?
No, that's me and Canva.
Just pay someone, dude. Just pay someone.
I mean, the fact you asked if I paid someone, I don't know if that was a compliment for me.
No. Basically, what I'm saying is people should be paying Liam to make their thumbnails for them. Table stakes. Demonstrate to Pete the perfect form of jumping through a table at a Bills tailgate by jumping into your pool or draft Zay Jones. Have you been to a Bills tailgate? I
have been to a Bills tailgate.
Yeah.
I don't think. How about I jump into the chair?
Okay, I see this initial prompt. I did just want to get the actual the form here. You did already do a water-based activity.
It's
so
too dark out there,
It was very dark. It didn't make it for good TV here. Show me how to do a proper table slam.
Let's try to get a little bit of angle down at the.
Of course, the Bills signed helmet just out of frame.
Now, my relationship with Bills Mafia, I wouldn't say like this is part of what I'm about, the like cover yourself in ketchup and whatnot. But and we're working with very limited space in this office, extremely actually. But we're gonna try to give the people's elbow.
That was pretty good.
The people's elbow is undefeated. So you see how I hiccup there a little bit before I landed? You got to learn to brace your fall. You're not trying to take the full table onto your back. I did my best there with the limited space.
No, you know what? I think you did a good job. And you even gave us a second one there for good measure. It is interesting that you're saying you don't identify with that part of Bills Mafia culture, though. You kind of, see yourself greater than those.
No, definitely not greater than. Like, it's a part of Bills Mafia. I'm with it. It's just I didn't grow up in Buffalo, so it's not like I was like going to the tailgates as like an 8-year-old, and then I got to 20, and I was I lived in New Hampshire as a Bills fan because my dad grew up in Buffalo, and I was fighting Patriots Nation during the height of the dynasty. Rough times to be a Trent Edwards fan.
I bet. You do get to pick whoever you want. Your build so far is Josh Allen, no running back.
Our build.
No, this is you, man. Wide receiver Antonio Brown, Gabe Davis, Kyle Phillips, tight ends Dawson Knox and OJ Howard. Who do you want here at the 7-10?
I feel like we need a running back, but we could really starve the beast with Darren Waller.
Ooh, there's a pretty big tier gap here.
What's the wide receivers looking like?
You got Kadarius Toney, Brandon Cooks, Elijah Moore, Zay Flowers.
Click off that quick. All right, let's get some Cam Akers in our life. Now, I don't love that Cam Akers to reporters today said he is way too light.
Oh, that was his quote. I missed that.
Yeah, he's like, well, he said, I'm not at the weight I should be. And they asked high or low. And he's like, way, way, way too light.
All right. This is a fun prompt here because we've been doing this one on the show, although we keep making it harder and harder. So great day to be late. This is the second remix. I'm going to put Nyheim Hines in the queue, which I just did. I'm then going to turn around in my chair and Liam will tell Pete who he wants with 2 seconds left. If Pete can get it, great. You have your guy. If not, you have to draft.
2 seconds is generous, man. You can get this in one.
No. So here's the thing.
How much latency?
We did 1 second when I had the mouse over here, but now this is what I'm going to be like. I'm going to be like,
okay.
And then spin. So you can see the stream on here. Count down what you see on the screen right now, and I want to see if it matches up with what I see.
Okay, wait. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21.
Yeah, so we're good. So when our clock is down to 2 seconds, you say who you want. But the other thing you need to do before I spin around in my chair, you need to count it down because I'm going to be spun around.
Yeah.
But before we do that, tell me if you want me to go to a specific tab or scroll down or whatever for who you want.
Let's leave it on wide out.
Okay.
This
you
is
know
fine.
Who you want.
Yes.
Okay. Count it down for the people. They can't hear me back here.
Okay. I'll count it down at 10. 10. No, I'm just kidding with you. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Michael Thomas.
Let's go.
Is it in?
Yeah.
Oh.
That one hung again.
I mean, it hung at 0, and it just makes you wait.
I feel like this.
I didn't say it at
like,
3. I said 3, and then at 2, I said Michael Thomas.
Hey, look, guys, I'm sorry I'm so good at this. All right,
That's cool. Haters, man.
I think what's my record on these? It's pretty good. So we're gonna have to do a remix version 3 next week. All right, Liam,
who's on next week?
You know, I haven't booked the guest yet. I have not booked the guest.
Mystery.
This is the question: does 0 really mean 0? That's the question here.
It does and it doesn't. If you're the 101, I don't know what recently happened, but if you are literally the last pick in the draft, oftentimes it just kind of sits there. For me, at least, this could be totally on my end, and I don't know. There's some funky timing strictly with the last pick on me, where it's like I definitely got a player in the queue on stream with like 2 seconds to go, and then it gave me someone else. Now maybe it was strictly the palm, which was like, weird things are happening with like how many fast drafts are remaining in the ether, but I don't know.
Weird stuff happened in the palm here. Canobos or Canobs.
Welcome.
I wanted to say bonobos.
You're in good hands.
Yeah. Canobs. Thank you for becoming a YouTube member. That does give you access to the Best Ball After Dark stream that we're going to do immediately following this show. Last time I did this, the doubleheader, Liam, it was with Gretch, and Gretch got really loaded. And I actually added a lot of YouTube members because people were like, holy shit, I got to see this interview if they're still going to do another show. So if you could actually start drinking a lot more, it'll probably actually help me add a few more subs.
All right, let me go get the bottle.
Derek says, just tuned in and noticed the Kyle Phillips pick, spit out my water, but realized shortly after what the randomizer meant. Yes. You know, I do take for granted that sometimes people don't know what's going on in these drafts, but we do spin a wheel for every pick. Oh, man.
I'm having Gretch on tomorrow at PST. Gretchen Sean. So,
what do you guys, are you guys going to do a draft? Or are you guys just talking shop?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to talk about some news, but maybe we'll get a little draft going too, a little combo.
It's always really tough with those guys too, because like drafting is so fun, but you can also pick their brain for a really long time and have some pretty fun.
Yeah, I mean, like when I had Pat on the other day, the plan was to draft. 45 minutes. Ended up drafting. 45 minutes into Kincaid, it was like, okay, we're not getting there.
Okay. Pickleball or death? Grab your pickleball paddle and bounce any object on it successfully 10 times in a row. If not, select Kendrick Bourne.
Run into the car, Pete.
All right, he's running to the car. All these people with their pickleball paddles. It's honestly disgusting. Did you guys see the what was the thing yesterday someone sent me? There's a hunger strike going on. I think I retweeted it. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, Kevin Cole posted this. An angered homeowner has staged a hunger strike to protest nearby pickleball courts that have filled his home with annoying sounds from dawn till dusk. Rajneesh and Harpreet Dewan, God, why did I put myself in the spot to have to try to attempt these names? Said they love the location of the British Columbia. Their
1,
British
2, 3, 4, 5.
Hang on, wait 1 sec. You got a second. Liam. We got to set the stage here, okay? I got to get the camera. You need to tell us what object you're bouncing on here.
It's a pickleball.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if you were going to go with some other kind of off-the-wall object here. So you got to do 10 in a row. I do have you.
I didn't know. Well, we could have been at 4 seconds, you know?
That's fair. That's fair. But you have time now. So please take a sip and then get ready to do it.
Okay. Should I not do a pickleball?
No, you can. You can. I just for some reason I wanted to make. I
We'll
didn't
do a
know if we-
lighter.
Okay. Can you do that 10 times?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Okay.
9,
Real high for this one.
10. Oh,
I'll allow it. I
keep that
how much-
motherfucking thing on me. You never know when pickleball is going to break out in Florida.
So do you really love the game, or are you one of these hipster pickleball players?
I was the tennis captain in my high school, so racket games I enjoy.
Okay.
But
So you
yeah,
didn't answer
I
my
think
question.
I mean, I like to keep in shape by playing games if I have a choice. Sports, you know.
Yeah. All right. I am going to let you. You did satisfy that. You did get the pickleball, and then you gave us the lighter, which the degree of difficulty on the lighter is pretty high there. Who do you want? Do you want New York Jet, Dalvin Cook?
Fuck no. I would either say a little bit of Charbonnet, a little bit of Gibson, or a little bit of Richardson.
This is your team, man. I'm just a vehicle.
Let's see the board. Let's see the board. I'm trying to exploit this room.
Yeah, exploit this room.
Show me Chipsy's team.
Chipsy, Ingram, Cooks, Lockett, Walker, Gibbs, Hall.
Yeah, he needs a quarterback. Let's get Richardson.
Okay, there you go. Look at that. Just sticking it to Chipsy in the $3.
Hey, Chipsy, you should have held that clock a little bit longer for us.
Did you see who went 101, by the way?
I saw.
Okay. All right. Mrs. Jackson.
I'm a professional. You don't let your tilt out.
What if it's a way to get unique against the field? All right. Jonesing for a Big Mac. Put every Patriot with an ADP in the queue in reverse order. And for every reason Liam gives on why Mac Jones will be in the winning BBM4 lineup, remove the top person. Take the person remaining at the top of your pick. If all of them go, take whoever. All right. I have my work cut out for me here. We're going down to Matthew Slater. Start making.
Okay.
And
So
count
Mac
them.
Jones, after getting down 50 at half and getting benched for Bailey Zappi. Bailey Zappi tears an ACL. That's unfortunate in the third quarter. And then what's this? Mac Jones revenge tour. The 0-15 Patriots against the Bills, week 17 at
You're going to want to make these more succinct. Is that one?
home.
All right. Matthew Slater's out of the queue. You got rid of one.
I'm
You
not
can
done with the
start
story. Mac Jones.
You need quick hitters.
Okay,
Better
Mac
supporting
Jones.
Cast, offensive coordinator. Let's go.
Mac Jones does it like for Marcus Mariota's, where he throws a ball to a wide receiver, it bounces off, Mac Jones catches it and runs it in for a touchdown.
Okay, there's one.
Four
Go again. Now,
receiving touchdowns that separates him from the field. In a really unfortunate event, an Eastern Seaboard wipes out half the games from being played that week. The sites are put in a tough situation where literally this is the only game on the slate. It's just New England and Bills and a reversal of fortunes. And so it's literally either Josh Allen or Mac Jones. And what's this? Josh Allen decides to take a seat because the Bills have already locked up a playoff spot. So only Mac Jones is playing week 17.
that was not how I thought. You can keep going. You have 11 seconds in, Matt.
I just secured it. It's Mac Jones or no one. He has to be on the winning team.
That's not how this prompt works. Every reason why gets to remove one player from the queue. So
They'll be down a lot. They have to pass a lot.
Too late.
The OC's better.
That's what I was trying to get you on earlier.
Okay.
You say they bring
There
in
was
Juju.
not
They get a
75
new
reasons
OC.
why Mac Jones. We don't know if Mac Jones is playing then.
Liam, you failed, and for your services, you got a tight end I've never heard of in my life, Matt.
Who is Matt Sokol?
Is this a real person?
I know a lot of players. No, I don't know who Matt Sokol is.
This guy. Put this guy in your next thumbnail here.
I mean, looks like a
he
Chad.
looks like every Patriots player ever.
He looks like every tight end ever. Like,
Yeah.
why are half of his photos the same? The same picture. There's different photos for him.
Dude, how about this? Should have been a prompt. We should add a prompt to the wheel right now that you have to send a screenshot of this team to Dan Zach and be like, what do you think of this bully tight end?
Do you want to buy 50% equity in this?
Oh. All right. Actually, I'm spinning this one a little early, but it's so hard. You never know what's gonna
On the
what's gonna come
turn,
up
you
here.
need to, you know, like,
I know.
oh.
Draft a Bill, ... Belichick player while looking the camera in the eye and telling Patriots Nation why they're going to love this guy in 2023. And let me tell you, I'm going to need a better sales pitch than the one you just did on every other game getting canceled here. Which Patriots player can you stomach on this team? That's where we're going to
Okay,
start.
Patriots Nation, listen up here. There is only one player in all of best ball that not only wrote it out for $1 million, but also came back with revenge the next year for $2 million in one of the most hotly contested games of all time. Hunter Henry this, Devontae Parker that, Ty Thornton who. No, that's not who you need. You know who you need? Mike Gesicki. He's here to go for 2,000 receiving yards, 20 touchdowns. Mike Gesicki is the player you need on all of your teams. He is the key to Patriots Nation.
All right, Patriots Nation, are you guys buying this Mike Gesicki sales? What is your percentage? How much Mike Gesicki do you have in Best Ball Mania?
I pretty much Patriots out of my portfolio other than Ramondre and Pierre Strong, but I do get some shares.
So you're saying you're not a Week 17, bro? If you're going to have 80% Bills in your portfolio and no New England Patriots?
I am a Week 17, bro, but when a good team plays a bad team, usually the good team scores a lot of points and the bad team does not, right? Like I'm talking 40-7. This is not a bring back environment. A bring back environment is like Dallas, Detroit. That's a back and forth affair potentially. New England, Buffalo, that's not back and forth. That's just like a good team scoring and then they're going to bench their starters. So
wow.
Every single game does not deserve a bring back. People have jumped the shark with that, I believe.
See, this is where, I mean, I can't have real DFS I mean, how do you have your crystal ball for game flow on these games? I mean, get out of here, Liam. We don't know. We just don't know.
I mean, we don't know, but it's like, I just rather bet on like
the Bills,
like Justin Ross, or give me Charlie Jones, or give me Deontay Hardy.
What's going on with this Charlie Jones shit?
Well, the thing is, and I was going to tell you this on your 34-round draft the other day. I thought it was asinine you guys weren't taking Charlie Jones and Andre Aceviets, Aceviets, or I don't know how to say his name, I'm being honest, but he's a burner. The point is, like, we should be betting on these, like, elite passing quarterbacks uncertainty. Like, Deontay Hardy, I think, is actually just the 3. I think he, like, if reports are to be believed, like, Shakir is not the 3. It's maybe Hardy. Right? Like the point, like there are elite offenses. We don't know. Justin Ross could be the wide receiver 1. Travis Kelce goes down. It would not shock me if he's the top pass catcher on the Chiefs.
Now we're talking. I was getting made fun of, Liam, for taking, I had like 8% Justin Ross at one point about a month ago, and I was getting roasted for it. All right. We're going to spend, so we do have Gesicki in the queue for this pick at the 11-10, but we're trying to get ahead.
We had to pick the player I sold him on. I would have sold that. I would have detailed that to our roster a little bit better.
Yeah, no, but you had Dan Zach on your show, and now you want all the tight ends.
I drafted 4 tight ends before that was cool. A lot
before he got in the sim lab there.
Arguably, he studied my teams in the contest we faced off in on beep.com.
You're allowed to say DraftKings. Where's Waldo? Instead of finding Waldo, Liam must find a BBM4 team in his portfolio that doesn't have a Buffalo Bill. You have 3 chances to find a team. If you fail, draft Quentin Morris. This comes in from Mr. $22 tie meal himself, Pat Carrain. You have 50% Dalton Kincaid. Like, what the percentage of rosters you have without Buffalo Bills has to be completely non-existent.
It could be literal 0, but our only chance is to choose the first 3 drafts or I did auto one. So we're going to click the auto one for sure. I need to share my screen.
Yeah.
Or am I sharing? Oh, no, I'm sharing.
You are. Yeah, you can
Add me through. Okay.
You're there. You're there.
All right. So we're going to go for 1, 2. I numbered them. And then number 8, which I autoed, which I don't remember any of the players.
Because you're saying all the ones you've named, have a bill on them?
No, it's just the recent ones I know.
You've ramped up your Bills exposure. Go through these.
Okay.
Singletary used to be a Bill.
No Bill.
Gabe Davis. Keep going.
Okay, Bill Super we're skipping.
Yeah, it's Bill Super, Mike.
No.
If this has Ramondre, it definitely has
Deontay Hardy.
Yes, of course it does.
Okay, our only shot is fell asleep launch night. Smoke the joint, pick Chase 101, and then fell asleep. And it's a good-looking team. I remember that.
Let's see here. Fell asleep.
Deshaun, Russell, Carr, Walker, Jones, Akers, Algier, Penny, Gainwell, Tucker. DK doesn't have them in the pool, by the way. Chase,
Holy
Waddle,
shit.
Juju, Josh Palmer, Tim Patrick, Chicken Ferguson.
So I want to get this straight. The only team in your entire Best Ball Mania portfolio that doesn't have a bill is titled Fell Asleep on Draft Night.
Very likely that one had Kincaid. This one had Kincaid. This one had oh, here's another one on purpose. No Bills.
Really? Wow.
It is a 3-6-6-3. It's Richardson, Murray, Carr, Bijan, Ramondre, Singletary, Bijan over Diggs,
Dude,
Singletary, Tank, a cheap Tank, Gainwell, Evan Hull, little low owned.
Wow.
Putting stress on the 6 wide receivers, but 6 good ones,
are.
taking advantage of the discount of Deontay, MT, and Hollywood.
All right. You get to pick whoever you want because you do have 2 teams without Bills there. Who do you want?
Click the running back button.
Yeah. Jamal Williams, Warren, Bigsby, Algier, Miller, Roshan.
I'm a Warren guy.
Yeah.
It's close between Tank and Warren, but I mean, I've said like Warren is like 85% Eckler, right? Like,
ooh, okay, that's fine. I mean, I like Warren too. That's a favorable.
But no, that's what he is. Like he moves out, agility wise. He catches balls,
and that makes Najee Harris, Joshua Kelly.
Yeah, that's not a good one. I mean,
so what's the so you have 50% Dalton Kincaid. Who's your next highest Bills exposure in Best Ball Mania?
Davis, I would assume. Cook is the one I'm lightest on.
That's crazy. Cook is the Bill I'm highest on for my exposure.
Yeah, he's just the most expensive. I have a lot of Damian Harris revenge game against the Patriots week 17. Also, it's just like I mean, Damian's got to be the lead for the goal line, right? And I'm ready to adjust quick on camp news. You know, these are pre-camp news teams. Pre-camp news, I view Kincaid as, you know, like a cheaper, like how much Zay Flowers would you have if he won in the 14th round or 12th round or whatever? 100%, right?
Well, it was Garrett Wilson last year had a bunch.
Yeah, right. So I think it's like a market inefficiency that won't be here again. On the Bills, they're only my top 2. I mean, this is all tournaments, but let's see. Yeah, it goes Kincaid, then Davis. James Cook is one of my lighter Bills exposure. He's at 7.6%, so a little under field.
And what you're a little over halfway through your BBMs. Did I see you're at like 88 or something?
Yeah, this is including 92 teams, but over BBMs, I think I'm at like 88, 89.
Do you see your Dalton Kincaid exposure coming down or going up from here?
I mean, like if he suffered an injury or like literally every report is positive. There has been no negative, like this guy retweeted something from a stream of mine today, but there's been no negative drumbeat on Kincaid. Like every single report is like, Kincaid beats Matt Milano, the top cover linebacker, for a touchdown. Kincaid gets a 40-yard bomb from Josh Allen. Kincaid catches a touchdown next route from Josh Allen. It's just like, Come on now. They didn't draft this guy to ride the pine.
Have you ever heard the phrase confirming your priors?
Oh yeah. We're big on that around here. But
incredible. All right, let's do another one here. I'm cracking another beer.
I'm on 2 full pulls of wine. I don't know how many beers that is, but
There you go. Best
we got
ball ever.
Oberon in the mix here. Oh, we
Oh man.
got half a wine bottle. That's how much it is.
I'm terrified. Final exam. Pete will bring up a chess puzzle and gets 3 chances to predict the next move correctly. If Pete gets it wrong, he fails his chess exam, and you must draft Mac Jones. If he gets it correct, congrats, you get to draft whoever you want. Let me see.
All right, I sent your huge producer team a link for this.
Yeah. Let me pull this up here. Yeah, I have the link down below. I'm going to get this pulled up here. Chess.com.
Hey, Will, I know Pete's a little slack on this, but welcome to the YouTube members.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. You're right. I did forget to shout out Will. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Let me
see. This is Chess Pete. Chess Pete is an anxious mess. You
Dude,
can already see his shoulders are hunched up. Normally, he's relaxed.
Dude, I've said it before. The most stressful thing. I do hundreds and hundreds of shows. I've performed live comedy in front of hundreds of people. Nothing makes me more stressed out than doing chess on stream. What am I clicking here?
Click start. I think.
Okay.
I sent them a couple links, so I don't know. Okay, so what's the best move, Pete? You're white.
So I'm white.
And before you make the move, tell me why. Is that part of it or no?
Sure. Like, why wouldn't I just take out this queen?
And what's that do for you? I can't see the full
bishop.
board, mind you. Your camera is eating some of the chessboard.
Oh, hang on here. Let me.
I specifically can't. Okay, yeah.
So if I take the queen out, then don't I have a check on the king?
You have a check, and then what will black do?
Black will.
There's 3 ways to get out of check. You can run away. You can protect, meaning move a piece between it, or you can. Or you can block. Or you can capture. You can capture, you can block, or you can run away. So you're going to take the queen on d5. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Take the queen on d5.
Okay.
Black blocks. And what do?
Don't I just keep marching, take out that bishop?
Yeah, and what's the result of that?
Well, then I have check again.
Checkmate, right? They can't get out of check.
Let's go.
Okay, you didn't even know it's checkmate. I can't get a let's go on a
chess savant.
Okay, next, you gotta click the arrow sign. We need to do 3 puzzles, don't we?
Oh, it's 3. God damn it!
Oh no, is it 3 attempts or 3 puzzles?
Someone
just rip another puzzle.
It says if Pete gets it wrong. Oh no, I get 3 chances to predict the next move correctly. I did.
Okay, I didn't know that. I would have made you tell me the bishop move.
I think
You did it. You did it.
That was an easy puzzle, right? I mean, come on.
That is the default puzzle on chess.com when you are not logged in. Like I've seen that puzzle 1,000 times before.
I mean, I haven't. I promise I didn't cheat for this.
No, I believe you are not grinding chess.com puzzles randomly. You know, like
maybe
when I'm on the flight to like you don't get a. I used to be a world-class chess teacher. People don't understand that. Like my chess team was
based on my.
I truly think I was one of the best chess teachers for children.
Then what happened with me? You get to pick whoever you want, though. Who do you want?
What do we have? A 2-2-4?
Yeah,
4.
2-2-4.
We need a running back, right?
Foreman, Gainwell, Ford, most.
I mean, I don't know. How did Kyle Phillips get on this team? I don't remember that.
Quick.
Gainwell.
Jesus, you're taking it real down to the wire. Yeah, people want to know what happened. How did you fall off as one of the greatest chess coaches of our generation?
Okay, so I mean, chess is a scene dominated by money, right? And I mean, this is a very long story. But I worked for a charter school system, and I had to compete with private schools where it's literally $50K a year to send your child there, and they have grandmasters on staff. Now, my kids were good because I was very impassioned. The kids worked very hard. Kids did literally 10,000 puzzles a year. A year, right? I made chess fun. Everyone wanted to play chess in my school. What happened is I stopped teaching because I love teaching chess, and I think there's a possibility I return to doing it, but I always knew it was more of a job than a career. Now, I did sign an NDA. I don't want to go into that too much with the school system, but let's just say the teachers weren't treated the best. And
Okay.
I lived in New York City. I was
Liam,
making okay money for a young
hear
guy.
the rest of this story, but we got to get to this prompt. I legitimately do. Let's get because we have another. Again, the randomizer wheel is spitting out thematic.
Being on the turn
prompts.
fucks us for this, man.
Dude, Coach Liam tests Pete's knowledge from his chess lessons. Pete must explain what is it in passant? Is that pronounced right?
It's a French term.
Yeah, I know it's fucking French, Liam.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm sure you knew that.
It fucking rhymes with croissant. Of course, it's French. If wrong, do 10 push-ups and auto pick the next pick. So I'm going to tell you right now. I'm pretty sure. Is this phrase en passant? Is it referenced in what was the Netflix show?
En passant.
What was the Netflix show again?
No, it's not referenced to Queen's Gambit, which came out in the year like 20.
It isn't? Okay. So can I get a clue?
This came out in like the 1800s. It has to do with pawns.
Yeah. Is it like
okay?
Sacrificing a pawn on purpose?
It means literally in English. It means in passing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. In passing.
There's no way. I read this prompt online, and it was better that it was like I had to make you do en passant. I could have done that. There's no way I can make you guess a term you don't know. We didn't get. People don't know this, but and I did look at your channel for the playlist stream today, looking for the randomizer one, which I couldn't find, but I did find Chess Streams is still there, going strong with 5.
I need to delete that.
Chess Streams is still in the playlist tab.
What the fuck does en passant mean?
Okay, it's when a pawn goes. So, just imagine pawns. There's no other pieces on the board.
I'm imagining.
Okay, maybe you pull up a chessboard so I can show you.
Okay. All right, we're doing this.
Keep drinking, Pete. Vadim says this will help. All right. So imagine where our king was. Okay. Do you know where our king was? Can you see my mouse? Do you see the square H5?
Yes.
Put your mouse where H5 is, Pete. Imagine a white pawn was there. Okay? There's a white pawn on that square.
Yeah.
And a black pawn moves to the square. Whoa, you fucked me. Okay, you're still on H5. You changed the board around. Move that pawn one more square forward. What are you doing right now? Are you playing?
I'm trying to get us in. I'm trying to do an en passant.
Yeah. Move the pawn to E5. Move the white pawn that you moved one square up.
All right, just relax. It's not my turn.
Are you playing someone? Oh,
yes!
I thought you were making the square. I thought you were moving both sides.
I know, dude. All right, now what do you want me to do? Hang on, wrong board.
You're back on puzzles. Okay, move the pawn to E5 up one square.
I can't.
No, that's not E5. E. Next to F and D. There you go. No, you're white. You're white.
I'm black.
Black. You're black? Oh,
yes.
Okay. Disaster. I did not know that. Okay, move your C pawn up to C5.
My C pawn up to C5.
And now move it one more square forward.
Mm-hmm.
And if white moved their D pawn to D4, this turn and this turn only, assuming your pawn was on C4 and they move that pawn to D4, you can take that pawn as if, now they're going to take it with their knight, but as if you could capture it diagonal. And because the reason why they added this rule is because all right, we're just playing a full-fledged chess game at this point. The reason why
I'm trying to get myself back in position.
Just move all your pawns up. Just move all your pawns up.
Can I just say I'm a passant boy?
Yes, you can, but you need a croissant for that.
Okay, if wrong, I need. So Liam test. Pete must explain what. Okay, so I need to do 10 push-ups. That's what this is.
I mean, I don't have the camera angle to show you
I don't
that.
even know if you can. Can you see me here?
Yeah, we can see you.
Okay.
Oh, those hips are a little high. Lower them down a little bit. Up, right the posture. This seems like a normal Tuesday for Pete. I think he gets off a Swolecast, or maybe just before Swolecast, he's like, okay, I gotta pump up. Muscles looking. Oh, dude, looking vascular.
Dude, does anyone know where the wheel is here for the next spin?
It's down here, dude.
It's a wheel over here, dude. All
Ready
right,
for
here
this?
we
My
go.
friend taught me this.
All right, god damn it. Kincaid trivia. Say Kincaid's height and weight within 2 inches and 10 pounds, and total college touchdowns within 5. If correct, take whoever you want. If wrong, take a non-rookie tight end with an ADP worse.
He's 100% 250. He is 6'5". He's a little bit bigger than Travis Kelce. So 250, 6'5". I have no idea on the college touchdowns. I'm going to guess 8.
Hang on one second.
Because he only really played 1 or 2 years. He was a backup the other years. 250, 6'5", 8 touchdowns. He's maybe 6'4".
Right. Hang on. So real quick, go slower now because I'm looking at the answer.
250 pounds, 6'5", 8 touchdowns.
So 240 pounds, 6'4", 16 TDs. This is your god? You don't even know his measurables?
Sold him short. Bigger than Travis Kelce.
You got 50% of this guy, and you're shaving 10 pounds off. You're shaving touchdowns off.
I actually flew up to Buffalo and asked Kincaid to jump on my best ball scale, and so he's added 10 pounds off that.
So you do get to now. You have to take a rookie tight end with a lower ADP than him.
I mean, I don't hate Schumacher, honestly. He's been hurt, so there's no competition with Ferguson. But I mean, Mayor's the obvious chalk, assuming that Laporta and Musgrave are gone.
Yeah. Is Musgrave gone?
It's
wow. Yeah, Musgrave gone. Wow.
Musgrave goes ahead of Mayor on some sites. I don't get the Mayor hate, man.
Who do you want?
Mayor.
Yeah. I wouldn't read into Musgrave's. Who selected Musgrave? What kind of bid is going on?
No, he goes ahead of Mayor on some sites.
This is a randomizer draft. I get that, but I'm saying it's true.
To stack with Jordan Love, dude. This dude's trying to. What is first place in this?
First place in this is. Let me go check to confirm here. $20. Yes. Put a sock in it. Grab a pair of rolled up socks, 2 if they aren't that thick. Stuff it in your mouth and explain in 30 seconds why you were so bullish on Dalton Kincaid.
I literally can't fit 2 socks in my mouth.
You just need to get some socks here. If Pete can understand you and is convinced, get your guy. If not, select Jay Sternberger. This is the only way I'm able to listen to a Dalton Kincaid sales pitch. I know. What is this guy doing? Saying he can't. He also said he can't fit socks in his mouth as if he's been trying. That was like a really quick. He's like, yeah, I've actually been trying to get a couple socks in there. Okay.
Kincaid is dropping Kelsey with a rookie. He's Peter, Zay Flowers, Quentin Johnson, JSN, but he's on the rails. Old rookie tight enders, they're out. Cover two, Meteor Kincaid. 10 touchdowns, 1,000 yards outside.
Hey, God, keep the socks there real quick. So you're trying to tell me he's Gronk and Kelce as a rookie, but he's also all of those wide receivers? Is he a tight end?
Or is he a wide one in the draft? JSN, Addison, Flowers, Johnson, Kincaid. Traded to both Cowboys. Bill thought he was the best in the draft.
I'm not convinced. Jay Sternberger, come on down. What do you think was more productive? The 45 minutes you talked about Kincaid with Karain the other day, or those 30 seconds of you making a case with the socks in your mouth?
Here's Karain. His target share, I'm just really not sure if he's going to get to 15% or 25%. And then I hit him with the kitchen vibes check, and
Oh no.
I think I
You
got.
just-
I think I got to pat a little bit. I did tell him. I feel like you could feel that you were directionally accurate on the rookie tight end, but you just faded the most expensive one. That was a little bit of an aha, maybe.
Real quick, you dodged a bullet there because the positional tight end limits, the Dan Zach rule.
They
got
don't
me
let
here.
you go 6.
I meant to click it and I let it auto because that's just kind of what I do. And we didn't get him. Instead, you got Donovan Peoples-Jones. So congratulations on a huge value hound, DPJ at 180.
I love DPJ this year, man.
Congrats. Well, you're going to need him because looking at your wide receivers, Brown, Gabe Davis, Kyle Phillips, Michael Thomas, Adam Thielen, DPJ. You got 3 wide
When did we
receivers.
pick
on
Kyle
this team.
Phillips? Was that the pickleball draft pick?
The Kyle Phillips, that was the kitchen tree one.
I nailed that. Why'd we get Kyle Phillips?
Because we were so enthralled with you doing the drawing that we never got back over in time for you to make your pick.
Okay, well, Kyle Phillips, he could be the slot.
Yeah. What do you guys want me to take a shot? All right.
Take a shot, dude. Don't take a shot. You don't need.
No,
that.
I'm not taking a shot. I'll take a shot of beer. I mean, I don't do what these guys say.
I'm not I'm not into the peer pressure of shots anywhere.
Cooter Doodle says my husband walked in while I was watching this bit. Now my family is in shambles.
Why is that man with socks in his mouth screaming at your friend? Who are your friends? What is this company you keep?
2 more picks, Liam. It's been quite the journey here on this randomizer show.
How'd you come up with the randomizer?
I actually wrote a newsletter post about that once. Subscribe to the P.O. Box newsletter. Friday drops in your inbox for free.
Pete asked me
I
to
will
ask
explain.
that question.
Well, that seems like a good question for Best Ball After Dark, which, if you're a YouTube member, Liam and I, directly following this, are going to hop over there. We're going to, let our hair down, have a few more cocktails, chop it up. Who's your daddy, Liam? Liam must guess Tom Brady's record against the Bills. If within 3 on either side, wow, that's pretty generous. Take whoever. If wrong, draft Tom Brady. Do you know Brady's record versus the Bills?
I have no idea. I'm
looking at it right now, and it's.
I'm gonna guess it's something absurd. I'm gonna go with 27-3.
Okay, that was a very, very good guess. 33-3. 33-3 there. So you do get it because the thing says if within 3 on either side. So you nailed the Bills side of it.
I do
Is that
remember
hard for you to hear that? Yeah.
Maybe I read the 3 number years ago. But I mean, okay, dude, you beat EJ Manuel and JP Losman.
Dude, I had completely forgot about the EJ Manuel era.
I was hype about EJ Manuel. I was in New Zealand that year. I was waking up at weird times to watch the Bills game. EJ Manuel got a raw run of it, maybe.
Do you know who was one of when I first, my very first year playing fantasy football, I had played some fantasy basketball, but my first year, I believe it was 2008 was my first year playing fantasy football, in Lee Evans. I loved Lee Evans. He was one of my dudes that I just I didn't know. It was my first time playing football, and I had so much fun rooting for that guy.
Stevie Johnson, and you know who would go down as a Hall of Famer with good quarterback play? Eric Moulds. Eric Moulds with Drew Bledsoe, he was lights out, man.
Yeah. All right, you get to pick whoever you want for knowing that Tom Brady.
I literally what's our running? You just keep on flashing the tight ends to me.
Well, that's the best part. Cam Akers, Jalen Warren, aka Austin Eckler Light, and Kenny Gainwell.
What's our wideout room?
It's great, dude. DPJ, Value Hound, Thielen, Michael Thomas, Kyle Phillips, Gabe Davis, Antonio Brown.
Put Zamir in the queue. But tab over to wideout.
Yeah. Renfro, Hardman, Woods, Wandale, Marshall.
Yeah, we'll just auto down. I mean,
do I have positional?
Yeah, we'll auto down Zamir. I've been drafting Zamir all offseason. I think the Raiders are very live to sign a Fournette type, but I've been doing it.
All right, final prompt. No, we already did this hot tub time machine. Let me remove it. Got a few more prompts left on here.
Peerless Price, Kevin. Yeah, man, he was good too.
What is this? God, no, I have to play another game. Okay. Checkers Liam, some stolen valor there on Underdog. Pete pulls up a game of online checkers and lets Liam dictate every move. If they can win a piece before on the clock, take whoever. If not, select Hunter Henry.
Fun fact, chess.com's when chess.com servers are down, it defaults to checkers, the game.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you hear that music?
No.
Okay.
I don't know how to make the music play either. I did this with Pat the other day. Tried to play some Kincaid hype tapes. Just shut him up. Start, dude.
Dude, I'm trying.
All right, your left one diagonal. Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay. Your right one. I'm pointing. Your furthest right one that's up diagonal. Yep, gotta occupy that square. No, not that diagonal.
You got to specify left or right.
Right down 2 from the one you just moved, up right diagonal.
There?
Yes. We got to get and move it up diagonal right. We got to get that square in there. Okay. The one that's flashing up, no, one more to the two more to the left. Yeah, that one. Move it to the right up. Yes. No shit, we get jumped. Okay, jump him and capture.
You did it. You captured. We got a piece. All right, final pick here.
Deontay Hardy.
I've never seen
Deontay Hardy is good, man. He is good at football.
Grab your socks and tell me why Deontay Hardy is a great pick.
Finally, a deep threat. Isaiah McKenzie, but can win down the field. Go back and look at some of those Saint hype tapes. I wasn't sure if it's Hardy or Sherfield.
Yeah.
Or like that 4-3. After Sherfield had like great spring reports, but I mean, Hardy got a sizable contract. I'm in on the Hardy train.
All right, 2.5% Hardy. You tell me it's not Shakir. 7%. Have I taken
I'm
any
at
Sherfield?
13% Hardy.
13% Hardy in Best Ball Mania.
9.8% Shakir. So I'm
You're
a little.
sick.
It could be Shakir. It could definitely be Shakir. But I mean,
don't
not
know.
a great sign for Shakir that a ball bounced off his hands and into the cornerback's hands today. And then also, I thought he looked good, but the Bills just didn't want to play him last year.
Yeah. I'm laughing at Matt saying we got to recycle that sock prompt for next week because I'm working on getting probably the biggest guest the randomizer has ever had on the show and just dying imagining
second
to you. Yeah. To tell them to go stuff their mouth with socks to make that happen. Also, Chipsy, just to let you know, I took Deneric Prince as my final selection in Scotland.
I mean, that has to be Matt Berry and or President Biden.
No, I've had Matthew Berry on this show.
Joke about President Biden.
Yeah, we can work on Biden. I don't know if he would be able to share his MS Paint screen quite as well as you. Liam Murphy, you were a great sport. You dominated it. I told the people to bring the heat with these prompts. They did. You were game for everything. Those are my favorite randomizer guests, the guests who are willing to do it all. I would say you're right up there with John Daigle being game with everything, which is high praise around these parts.
I love Daigle, man.
He's the best. You can find Chess Liam on his YouTube. I got that link down below on Twitter. We are going to hop over and do a Best Ball After Dark directly after this. But Liam, let these people know, the people who aren't going to join us for Best Ball After Dark, where they can find you, your upcoming programming schedule.
Chess Liam on Twitter, Liam Murphy on YouTube, probably Liam Murphy Fantasy Football. Hit the like, hit the subscribe on Pete's channel. He is a true rock in the space, probably the 101 of content. I imagine he pulls in the most views in best ball land. Maybe not. He's shaking his head a little bit. But a blessing to be on. And I like everyone in the community. You've curated a great community around here, Pete.
Well, I appreciate you. This is far too much sentimentality for the end of a randomizer stream, but I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to power this stream down.
You drink a bottle of wine, you get a little sentimental. My mom posted, "Tell someone you love them." She's a great lady.
Wait, that was your mom who wrote that?
Yeah, that was my mom.
Oh my goodness. I saw that post. I didn't realize that was your mom.
Literally no one dislikes my mom. My mom's a great person. Like, I have haters. I understand that. My mom, no haters.
No, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if your mom had haters on fantasy football Twitter.
I didn't, whatever.
Yeah, you brought this guy Liam into the world. What the hell? All right, I appreciate you guys. We are here every single Thursday evening. Appreciate you guys rolling with the punches. We had an early show last week, a little later show this week. We should be back in the 8 p.m. time slot next week. Appreciate you.
Join us for After Dark.
Best Ball After Dark is coming here. It is not safe for being in front of the paywall. We must go behind the paywall to say the things and do the things we're about to do. We'll see you guys next time on the Randomizer.
Wait.
Oh, you want to do one more thing? What are you doing?
I gotta find the rap air horn. It's my favorite thing to do in public.
I'm trying to land the plane, Liam. I'm trying to.
I know. I don't know how to find my apps on this phone.
Oh,
wait.
God, Liam.